So how do you cool a CPU with water?
Hi, I'm Paul. This is Diane, and we are the PC Zombies, and this is the 4th installment in our series on PC cooling basics.
In our previous videos, we found out that water cools better than air.
And in this video, we're going to talk about how a water cooler works, in particular an all-in-one water cooler. Let's get to it.
All right. What is an all-in-one water cooler?
An all-in-one water cooler is called an AIO cooler. And so, like, if you're on Amazon and you want a water cooler for your PC, 90% of the time you're just going to go up there and you're going to say, I want an AIO cooler. And what it is a single unit that contains a radiator and 2 hoses that then lead to a little tiny reservoir and pump. And inside of the whole thing is pre-filled with water, so that all you have to do is hook up the pump to your CPU and hook up the radiator around where your fans go, put some fans next to it to cool the radiator, and away you go. Let's show that on your computer, Di.
Okay.
Let's go get it.
All right. And why do we call it AIO?
All in one.
Oh, all in one. AIO. Oh.
Well, because EIO was already taken.
Ha ha.
Okay, Di, we got your computer ready to go. Now let me show you how your all-in-one water cooler works.
Okay.
This thing right here in the middle, this is your water block. It actually has 3 functions. It's a water block, a pump, and a reservoir. So it holds a little extra water. It has a pump that then pumps any warm water out one of the hoses to the radiator. And then that gets sucked back in the other hose through the pump. So you get cool water coming back into the CPU and cooling the CPU. The way the radiator works, which is this long thing here, is we have fans. In this case, I have fans on both sides, sucking cold air into the case. So as that cold air runs by the radiator, it cools the water in the radiator. And then these 3 fans here are exhaust fans. They pull the air back out, the hot air back out of the case.
Interesting.
Okay, Di, now imagine that you had this air cooler instead of the water cooler. That would get rid of the middle part, these 2 hoses and the radiator, but instead you'd have this and the fan. That's quite a bit of space. And that then will sit in the middle and take up all the space in this entire middle area. And so it's actually a lot uglier, I think.
Right.
But it's effective if you don't have a high-end CPU. Also, when you buy one, you want to make sure it fits in your case and on your CPU socket. For your case, you want to make sure that the radiator size that's listed will fit in your case. When you look at your case, they'll tell you which radiators it can hold. 1 fan, 2 fans, or 3 fan radiators, and how big. Sometimes they're really wide, like 140 millimeters. Sometimes they're like the normal fan size, which is 120 millimeter. And the CPU socket size is all about how it clamps down on top of your CPU. So make sure that it's compatible with the socket size of your CPU. So Di, now you know how an all-in-one water cooler works, an AIO. So next time we're gonna actually talk about a custom water loop, okay? That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do that next time. Please subscribe to check that out and hope you thumbs us up.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks guys, bye.
Bye.